What up, guys? Alright, guys, welcome back to another video. And yeah, today is Monday, the 16th of June, guys. It's June 16th today, Monday, and let me get on to this video, guys. I'm just gonna give you guys, the usual, my weekly outlook on the pairs. Right, so starting with the dollar index, guys. You guys can clearly see, the dollar index is still bearish, but we are in this corrective phase right now, guys. We are looking like we are correcting to the upside, but now the one thing that's gonna confuse me with this now is, let me do this quickly. One thing that's confusing here is that you guys can clearly see our range, right? Our range on the 4-hour is from this high here, from this high to this low. You guys can go from this high to this low. That's our range on the bigger time frames, right? Cool. But then yeah, this is just our range, right? We currently like doing something like this. Now if you could just go to the 15-minute, man, this is what's confusing now. You guys can see on the 15-minute we did get some sort of chalk pattern right here, guys. So apologies, and with that being said, does this mean that the market is gonna reverse? Does this mean that the dollar is gonna still continue selling from here, or is it gonna give us that deeper pullback to come to this zone here? Because last week I saw that price came and it filled this gap right here. It filled this gap before selling and breaking these lows. So I want to know is that, you see the break of this high right here, is it probably like a, maybe like it was a fake out for the move, which is the sells? I'm not sure, guys. I don't know what's going on, but it kind of looks like, this was just a breakout to take out people who have stop losses above these highs here, thinking that it's gonna sell, right? I feel like the market took these people out and then came to break structure here on the thing, because you guys can clearly see there's a change of character pattern. Clear as day, price broke these lows, it's coming back to retest, and then I had my my fib retracement right here from that high to the low. So now it's a thing of, do we wait for the fib, right? It's a thing of, we wait for the fib to sell with it, right? We wait for price to come to a fib, then we sell with it, or then we sell. We'll probably have like TP somewhere, wherever, bruh. Yeah, this is a clean trade. You can just set TP to these lows right here, or just right below, because we don't know what's happening right now yet. Or do we just blom and wait for the 4-hour to give us that 4-hour pullback all the way to here, and just ignore the fact that on the 15-minute we broke structure to the downside? It's a bit tricky, guys, because we don't know what if the market does respect the 4-hour, because it's an impulse, and then now we're forming the correction to go up, and then we're gonna sell with it down like so. So it's a bit tricky. It is a bit tricky, guys. So as of now, I don't know what the dollar's gonna do. Honestly, I don't know, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how it plays along this week, what's gonna happen, and you know. So now it's like a waiting game now. We're just playing the waiting game. So we'll see. Next pair, GBP USD, guys. Guys, I'm looking for buys. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm looking for buys. On the long term, we are bullish, guys. I am very bullish. I do believe by the end of the week we would have taken these highs out, or be around there. That's what I'd like to see for this pair. You guys can clearly see, man, from a swing POV, this is bullish, bro. This is mad bullish. This is a bullish market, and I'm just looking for buys right now, right? 4 hour comes, check. We are in a thingy uptrend, right? Because we created a high, then we created a low. Then within the internal structure was also bullish, creating higher highs and higher lows internally. You get me? Price did come and it wicked us up. It wicked above these highs, but did not close. So I'm not counting this as the break of structure. So then price came, it came back, gave us a pullback, then shot up to break and close above these previous highs right here. These previous major highs, price did come close above, now it's coming down. So since price broke and closed above these highs, what's the next thing we look at after a break of structure, guys? We look for a pullback. So now in terms of the pullback, we don't know how deep the pullback will be or how short it's going to be, right? So we can only anticipate. And then how do we do that? I've marked zones where I'm looking for price to come pull back to before shooting up. So now on the 15-minute, it's a matter of we wait now. We wait. I've got this order block right here. This order block right here, that I'm just waiting for price to come to before I start looking for buys. And that's basically it, bro. That's basically it for thingy, for GBP USD, because with the order block as well. Let me remove this one. Let me show you that. See, with the order block also lines up with my fib, because I took the fib from this low to this high right here, and then I'm anticipating price to come retest to the fib zone, and then we can take a possible setup this week that looks like this. This would be my setup, guys. If I were to take a trade, I'd look for something like this on GBP USD. And yeah, I guess that's it for this, for this breakdown, because yeah, there's really not that much to say, bro. Because we could have this as a thing, equal lows. We could regard this as equal lows. So normally what people say that with equal lows, if you have equal lows near like a demand or a supply zone, there's a high probability that price might just come weak below those lows to go into the opposite direction. For example, if we're in a downtrend and then you get equal highs near this, then we'll probably look for selling something like this, nigga. So now this chart, I just flipped it. So now if we're looking for sales, these will be equal highs, and then we'll just wait for price to come, tap us in and then shoot down to the downside, and then vice versa. Euro USD. So same thing with Euro USD, guys. I am anticipating buys as well, just so that they correlate with my dollar index and GBP USD. So Most of the time, whatever GBP USD is giving me, Euro USD is also gonna give me the same, you know. But then, oh, apologies, guys. But then, yeah, guys. We're just gonna have to wait and see for now. Ideally, I'd love for Euro USD to come to this zone that I'm marked up here. I'd love for Euro USD to come to this zone. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sorry, guys. I'd like for Euro USD to come to this zone here before I start looking for buys. Right. This is from the high time frame, but here's where it gets confusing now. Right. Price is not yet at my zone, but then, you know, price is breaking structure to the upside, you know. So in this case, what do we do? Do we take a trade based off this structure, or do we just wait for a break of structure or a change of character once price is in our, you know, zone? Because now it's giving us a confirmation to go buy, but it's not at our point of interest, like the zone we want it to be at. So does this mean that it's not gonna give us the pullback we want, or is this like a, you know, a false indication to that upside? I don't know, guys. It really does get confusing, you know. This whole trying to, you know, see where price is going, it does get confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but like, you know, hence why people say this thing is a probability game. Because now the strategy says you should buy, you know, because of the price action or the structure of price here, which is valid. But then is it a thing of will it work out? We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to probably wait till a New York session today to see what happens, you know. But I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting for a trade. I'm not, you know, in a rush for anything. So we'll see, guys. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But that's Euro USD. GBP USD, bro. I won't lie. This is one trade I'm looking at. Like GBP USD is giving me better. Is giving me a better setup than Euro USD. You know. So I'm just gonna have to wait for GBP USD. Euro USD, I don't think I'm gonna trade today. We'll just see. Unless it gets here, then yeah. Euro GBP. Also, guys, Euro GBP, bro. I am looking to sell this one. This one I'm waiting for sales because I am anticipating, you know, that the market will do something like this, guys. I'm expecting that higher low, guys. You created this higher high that broke, you know, this high that was higher than this previous high. So now I'm waiting for something like this, bro. That higher low. I'm gonna try catch buys, swing buys here, you know. But for now, I can catch, you know, a young sell trade, or maybe like a few, bro. Because, you know, I believe that, you know, price did come to, you know, these zones here. It gave us a reaction. You know, now it's gonna start pulling back down before we start looking for the buys. Let's go to the lower time. You guys can already see, bro. You know, price is moving down, dog. Like, bam. I wanna show y'all, bro. Price is moving down, dog. Like, look at this. This a low, this a high, this a low. Price is correctively moving to the upside. You know, I do have my zone marked up. Once price gets here, if I see a change of character on the low time frame, I'm gonna start selling to the downside with it. You know, I'm gonna start looking to sell. But I won't lie, this structure is kind of messy. You know, it's a bit messy. I won't lie, but My bad, my bad. But then yeah, guys, this is what I'm seeing for GBP. You know, nothing in specific, like nothing specific. I might not even trade this today. You know, I might not even trade the sell if I don't get a proper thing confirmation, because it's a bit messy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks messy, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. For now, yeah, this is Euro GBP for me, guys, for the week. Really nothing that much to analyze here. And then we've got GBP CHF. This one, guys, I won't lie. Like, I feel like the move that's gonna come here, the buys are gonna, when the buys come, they're gonna shoot, dog, and they're gonna leave us alone. I feel like these buys that are gonna come, they're gonna go and they're gonna leave us alone. Like, look at this pair, dog. This pair has history of just shooting up. Look, it will just shoot up, consolidate, or pull back, then shoot, then come pull back again, then shoot, and So I feel like the buys that are gonna come here, they are gonna shoot up heavy. So it's confusing now. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a bit confusing because it's like, when do we enter? Price has not broken any structure to the upside, like any structure. We're still in a down, in a bearish trend on a low time frame. So do we wait? Do we enter impulsively and say, nah, it came to the zone? It's a bit confusing, guys. But if I miss a trade, I'd rather miss a trade than to lose one, eh? So, like right now, there's no confirmation to say, okay, now we can move down. No, I mean, we can start looking to buy because we're in a downtrend on the 4 hours. Well, we broke structure to the downside. Structure is still bearish here. It's still bearish. There's no bullish structure here. There's no change of character. There's no break of structure. There's nothing to say we can start buying. So for now, I'm not gonna look for trades on this thing. And I don't mind sitting out. I'm just gonna watch. We'll see what happens during the week. We'll see what happens today, and then the market's just gonna tell us. Guys. It's gonna tell us what it wants to do. And the whole point of it is not to, don't rush it, bro. Let it come to your rules and play by your rules. Don't play by the market's rules, because now you're gonna start doing things that guys, look at this. Coming to the zone. Let's just watch it, guys. Let's watch the dollar index, but it is the Asian session right now, so it's just too early for everything, man. Let's just let it do its thing. Give it time, let it breathe, man. So that's it for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the end of the video. This is gonna conclude the video, guys. And yeah, guys, please just make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the video and the channel. Yes, guys, subscribe to the channel, please. I'm trying to grow, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. I don't know when that is, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, but within 2 days I'll probably have another video out giving you guys a young update, man. So I will see you guys on the next video, guys. Peace.